This video provides an update to setting and resetting the gate controller. All of the functions that are shown in the previous videos and in the manual work the same, but we added one more capability to make it just a little bit easier. So there are two scenarios that I'm going to show you today. One is where the power goes off when the arm is not in the up position. As you may have figured out from the previous videos, the arm in the upper position, or the zero position we'll call it, is the starting point. And then the motor turns and brings the arm down a certain number of ticks, let's say a certain amount of rotation, so that it's horizontal. And that amount of movement can be adjusted. The previous method was the default movement is 180 degrees of the wheel, and then you had to use the thumb wheel to back it up. In this case, it's going to be a little bit easier, and the movement of the wheel is about about 70 degrees or 80 degrees, not 180. So anyway, let's go right to it. The first thing that I'm going to show you is I'm going to push the blue select button twice, which is for manual mode. So that's the same. So 1, 2, and we'll watch the arm and the lights and everything go down, and it's pretty good, pretty perpendicular, and it's set. I'm going to make it go up once more. Okay, very good. Okay, so the movement is the way we want it, and we're going to just set it to the down position. And let's say in the middle of this, for some reason the power got switched off. So I've just turned the power on the power module. I'm going to turn it back on and let the gate controller cycle. It's in the down position. So what we're going to do is use the same 3 clicks, 3 button pushes, to move the arm back to the top position. Now in this case, I'm using the crossbuck arm as my stopping point. So I'm not going completely vertical, I'm stopping just before then. And the rate of speed when you use the 3 button push is half the normal speed. So 1, 2, 3, and we should see the arm going up, and it is. And when it gets to the top, I'm going to press the stop button or push it once, right there. Okay, so now that's the new 0 position. So again, we can put it into the down position, and it will have retained the amount of motion, but it may not be perfectly, the starting point might be slightly off. So you can see the gate arm is a little bit up, and we can adjust it with the thumb wheel, and we're done. I'm going to push twice more and make the arm go back up. And there you go. In this example, and this is one of the first implementations of the stop function in manual mode when the arm is going down. So right now I've reset the gate controller by using 13 pushes of the select button. So it's as if you got it right out of the box. I've adjusted the arm to the up position. I'll show you that again in a minute, but that's not any different than what we did before. What is different is that I can press this in manual mode and set the down position more easily. So what I'm going to do is push this in manual mode, get it started, keep my finger ready on the button, and as soon as the arm is in the horizontal position, I press the button once. Before, the motor would continue to go on and may pull the arm down and so forth. So now this is the new horizontal or closed position, and we're done. That's all you have to do. So 1, 2 will make the arm go back up. And 1, 2 to go down. There you go. Okay, the next section of the video will show you how to configure it, setting up the wheel from underneath. We'll show you the motor setup here with the wheel, and get you all set up for getting that put into place. I'll just get it back running to the top. All right, this is the case where we're going to install it for the first time, and more than likely, you're going to have this test bed, and then you're going to configure it, and then you can put it out on the layout. We gave you an extra pad, a couple of pads, so you can do that. But let's just say that this is the layout. As you can, most likely the arm is going to be down. You can see up here the arm moving up and down. So the first thing we want to do is gently push this into about what is the uppermost position. All right. Now there are a series of holes, as you know, on the wheel, and what we want to do is start the motor around with the 3 presses. This is configuring the up position or the 0 position. So we'll call it configuring the 0 position. And what we'll do is we'll turn the motor on with 3 pushes, and we'll watch as the motor turns. And what we want to do is wait for the instance where the hole is the closest to where that arm is. So it's not that hole, that's too far away. That one's close, but I'm going to use this next hole right there. And I just press the button to stop. So I'm doing 2 things. I'm choosing a hole from the wheel. There we go. And in that up position, that matches my arm. That's what I want to do. Now, in the past, what you would do is press the button twice. We're going to do that. And you'd have to wait. And what would happen by default is the wheel would go all the way around 180 degrees, and it would go past the down position. And then you'd have to use the thumb wheel and very slowly inch it back. Now it's just a single push button to stop the wheel. Once you've done this, you set it in the up position. In manual mode, if you press the button once, it will stop the arm at that location, and that becomes the new low setting. So we'll do that. A lot of words, but we'll press the button twice. 1, 2. And you can see the wheel going, and as soon as the arm is in the down position, I'm going to press the button, and it stopped. Okay, so it stopped right there. Okay, now I can fine-tune that arm position, right? But that created the stop position. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to push the arm into the up position. Okay, we're going to push 3 times, and it's a little cheating now because we already know the hole, but let's pick a different hole. Let's pick this 3rd hole here. Okay, so I'm going to push that into that. All right. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now the arm is a little bit low, so what we can do is we can use the thumb wheel to fine-tune it a little bit. Well, it's not going to work. So we're going to use the 2nd hold as we did before. There we go. Okay, and it's not quite as far up as I want. So once I've stopped it, I can adjust the thumb wheel in this position, and now that becomes the new 0. So 0 has been set. All right, now we're going to press the button twice, and so you can see the motor go, and I'm leaning it forward so you can see the arm, and as soon as the arm gets horizontal, I press stop. Okay, now without doing anything else, I'm going to press twice, and the arm's going to go back up to that 0 position, and I'm going to press twice again to show you that the down position is now all set. So it was just a push of the button once. Now, it's a little bit high. It's not quite parallel, so now we can use the thumb wheel to adjust it. So that's a much easier way to do it. So in the manual mode, in the down position, if you press the button once, it will stop. And just be careful, because that will become the new down position. If you get yourself in a box and it's not going down far enough, you could use the thumb wheel, but the other way to reset it back to sort of get restarted is to just reset the device using 13 pushes, and that will set this back to 180 degrees. Right now, this is only turning about 60 degrees to make the arm go up and down, so that's all we need. All right, so let's play it once more. 1, 2. You can see the wheel turning, reaching almost the top there, and make it go down. And let's show the front so you can see the lights are flashing and everything looks as it should. Okay, that's it.